So what are you guys talking about in chat? Oh, Flemeth. We don't. Okay, so since we're on the topic of Flemeth, let's talk about her real quick. I believe it's in the Towers Age. I think 3 year 10. It was believed that Flemeth of Highever was born, but the thing is that Flemeth also states that in the Stolen Throne that she existed predating the Chantry, the Andrastian Chantry, and all that. So we know that she was, or at least that consciousness, alive beforehand. The story is that she kind of body snatches. She has a kid, she has a daughter, and then she reproduces every single time, snatching the body of the daughter. Now, Morrigan obviously tried to put a stop to this, and Yavanna in the comics, mind you, I'm going into major spoilers here, so if you don't want to watch, I'm just going to talk real quick, so just mute it. Yavanna in the comics, she says that it's a gift, and that Morrigan's a fool for not taking that gift. It could be that Flemeth existed for such a time, and then took on the specific human body, Flemeth of Highever. That's completely possible. I think it's, what was it? So, at the very least, Flemeth has been alive, knowingly alive, since the Towers Age. The question is who you believe. Apparently, Flemeth is kind of torn. Whenever you ask her in Origins, we do know she has a mother. But the thing is that, for me, now I'm going to go into my own reasoning as to who I think Flemeth is. For me, I honestly think that she was Flemeth of Highever. I also believe that she was Flemeth, but not named Flemeth, before then. I think that she predates the Chantry. I think it's completely correct that that is a thing. And that she didn't have a physical body until Flemeth of Highever. Now, to remind you, Flemeth of Highever, that story basically was... There are different variations of it. Morrigan told one that her mother apparently said, and then there are other variations that Liliana and others told, that she was a beautiful person. Her true lover was killed by her husband and all that jazz. And Flemeth even mentions it in Origins, and she kind of confirms how much she hates humans for being so selfish. If I were to believe Morrigan's tale of that she kind of devours the soul or whatever, she merges with her daughters, I think that's completely true. I also believe that it's kind of like the way that you have Justice and Anders coexisting in each other. They hear each other. Their thoughts are as one. I think Flemeth's done it so many times, taking the body of her daughters, to the point that all of their voices are condensed into one consciousness, because that they're like, it's like a general like stream of consciousness between so many voices over the years, over the centuries practically, that's why she kind of has a weird way of talking. She's a little bit of a seer, and she knows what's going to happen. She has great magical prowess and all that, and she's a dragon, GG. But I think the thing is that the more that she devours, the more voices in her head. A little bit crazy, but it kind of all talks at the same time. So that's what I think. She is the sum of everyone she has absorbed since the Towers Age, and possibly before then. It could be that Flemeth is a spirit. She could be a deity. She could be a lot of things. But as far as I'm concerned, she wasn't human until the Towers Age. And that's my spiel.